Hello everyone and welcome to this new Extremecraft episode. Today I'm here for showing you what I've done in those months because I've done a lot of things and I want to show you. And yes, I'm back to play on this server and I want to make new things, new videos, etc. And I'm recording this intro after I finished the video simply because I forgot to make an intro before. So what's the plan of this video? First of all, I'm gonna show you some clips that I recorded over a year ago, and let's start with the project itself. Okay, so this first clip that I'm showing you now is from 1 year ago on April, exactly, and I was trying to get some items without a name because there is this simple bug that with typing a strange character inside the anvil you can get the items without a name, and I was interested on doing it on the armor and the tools, but I found that it costs a lot of experience, and yes, I had almost 2000 of experience, but I don't want to lose all my XP only for an armor and tools. So I simply done a few items and then I asked to some friends to help me with it. So I invited some friends on my world, make it farming some XP on the dragon egg farm. No, and the dragon farm, and then I simply got the items and put it on the museum. Then, almost 2 months later, I invited again my friends for helping me on another bug. This bug, I don't know how it's called. I think it's called item shadowing. No, enchanting shadowing. And simply, this is a simple bug which allows you to put more enchantment of the same type or even enchantment that cannot stay together, like for example mending and infinity on the bow, or unbreaking and fire protection on the armor, or silk touch and fortune. You get it? So this is impossible, but if you do the item shadowing on an item and then some players take this item shadowing on his inventory and put inside the enchanting table, then when everyone is ready, so everyone have the item inside the enchanting table and he can enchant the item, simply everyone can click one of the enchantment and get it on the armor. So in this way you can do it for every item that you want. We have done it for sword, axe, pickaxe, armor, etc. And then we have tried it, but we have not got a lot of incredible things because we are only 3 player. But if you have more player to invite in your world for doing it, try it, because I think that is a very cool bug and you can get a very powerful armor. Then I expanded another side of the Nether hub, trying to keep my Nether hub safe, but I've changed my mind later. The quarry is finally over, and yeah, some parts of my Nether hub is broken, but it doesn't matter because I need to rebuild the entire Nether hub. And now it's time to remove all the lava that there is here, and this is the very boring part because I think that I need to make another quarry after I finish to remove all the lava, and I have some notch apples for the fire resistance. Okay, see you when I finish to remove the lava. This process is gonna take a while. Okay, I have removed all the lava that there was right there, And I seen only now that it's so sad. Here I was building a new piston bolt for a new project, a perimeter 1000 per 1000. 1000 for 1000 blocks. And I was writing here all the values of the pi in maths, and there was the first one 100 digits of the pi, but I think that and I think that I'm gonna rebuild the entire first 100 digits of the pi. Yeah. So now it's time to make another small quarry, because here there are a lot of floating blocks and other stuff like that, other blocks that I need to remove. Yeah, this is boring. Here in the other part, for most of it I manually dig it, or I also use a quarry like right there, but most of it I manually dig it or with using of TNT manually. So it's time to make another one of them and continue with destroying this nether area. And it's over. So I finished the second part of this huge perimeter. No, it's not huge. Now the boring thing is to make the same thing for these two sides. So I need to make a huge tunnel bore from this direction and this direction, and then I need to make another small quarry. I think other two. Oh, this is gonna take a while. I think almost I cannot do everything today. I think that it's gonna take a while. So see you in the next clip. Then I built the first tunnel bore, and I want to say that this design, it was not the best for the nether, simply because the distance from the floor and the roof is so small and I need a higher distance. In fact, on the next tunnel bore I changed the design for made much higher distance. I finished to mine with the tunnel bore all the chunks right there. Now I need to remove the tunnel bore, then blow up all the area right there, and this is gonna take a while. But before doing this, I want to make only one quarry. I think that yeah. So wait, I changed my plan, because my initial plan, it was to keep all the piston bolts that I already built in the world, but they are not possible to keep, simply because yeah, some of them are already blow up, but this is not a problem. So the real problem is that the most of them are stuck one on top each other, so they are not simply to link together with my new system. So I think that I'm gonna blow up all this area, and so I'm gonna make a perimeter. I don't think that I'm gonna remove all the lava right there, because I don't wanna do it manually. Or yeah, I can do it sweepers. I don't know. Let's see. Not now. We'll see. Yeah. So I think that for now I'm gonna only remove all the area and gonna blow up the entire nether hub. And I've seen that is not very very easy to make a small quarry right there, because simply there are not too much blocks from the flying machine and the floor right there. So most of the time the flying machine explode by some TNTs. So I think that I'm gonna mine some layers right there with other TNTs manually. But for avoid that problem, because the distance from the floor and the roof is not very high, I found this tunnel bore made by Fallen Breath in the new versions. Um, Obviously, it doesn't work in 1.12.2, but I've changed a few blocks and now works. I put the schematic on my server Discord if you want for the 1.12.2, and this simply is a double tunnel bore. Simply this um, this tunnel bore send two TNTs right there, push forward, then launch the first TNT and then another under. So in this way we can mine more blocks, and this way I have an higher distance from the roof, from the floor and the roof. And it's also more compact, I think. Yeah, I think that is more compact in height, but I think that it's used the same amount of blocks. And now I need to think if I want to keep this tunnel bore. I think that I'm gonna keep it simply because maybe in the future I can expand the the Nether hub. I don't know if I want to expand it. I think that I'm gonna mine other two chunks. In this way I can mine, because this is from this chunk I want to remove everything forward. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna keep the tunnel bore or not. No, there are a lot of blocks to remove. I don't wanna do it now. So yeah, I'm gonna keep the tunnel bore. Yeah, okay. See you in the next clip. Okay, nothing. The tunnel bore blow up simply because I'm stupid. I have not put all the bots for chunk load the area, so it was not chunk loaded. And yeah, I have destroyed the entire tunnel bore. Okay, now I need to remove it. I cannot keep it anymore. Yeah, I'm a genius. I know. Ah, good. Okay, I have finally finished to build the entire double speed tunnel bore. I want to say that I'm a little bit scared by the idea to turn on the system. I wish that it doesn't explode, but I have also done a backup before doing this, so I try. So 3, 2, 1. Wait. Sounds. 3, 2, 1. Go. Okay. First, second. Okay, it worked. Okay, we have lost one. Okay. Okay. Let's see. It's simple to fix it. Yeah, there are a few blocks that I need to replace. I don't know why. Why it exploded? I don't know. Okay, I go to repair it. I have not some material ready. Okay, see you later. Okay, I have fixed it, so we can run again the machine right there. Oh, wait. Okay. So let's see. Okay, it's work. It worked. It worked. Okay, perfect. So obviously I need to remove all this lava, but is the most simple part of this job. Yeah, this is gonna take a while, but we have a higher area mined by this tunnel bore. And yeah, so I can do this for I think an hour, yeah, or something like that. I have no idea if I can today, but yeah. See you in the next clip when I finish to remove all those chunks right there. Bye bye. Okay, the tunnel bore I've done. So now I need to remove the entire tunnel bore right there. I finished to mine all the chunks right there, and it was very painful. Trust me, because there are more spots where there were lava blocks, and it was so boring to remove it. I think that the normal tunnel bore is faster than this one, but there are more blocks that you can mine at the same time, so it's better. Okay, I finished the fire rockets. So say that I think that I'm gonna make another of this one kind of tunnel bore in this direction this time, simply because, as you can see, there is a there is a little difference from this area and this one, simply because here I dug everything manually, and here now I use the tunnel bore, but this tunnel bore was higher than the previous one that I made in this direction. So I need to build the same tunnel bore, but rotating it of 180 degrees. So in this way I can mine all these blocks above there, and have all the bedrock right there. Is only for aesthetics. I don't need it very well, but also because, as you can see, this is lower and this is higher. I need to make a quarry. I don't want to do the word eater, simply because it's gonna take so long too long for make um, a word eater right there. I lost one ender chest, right? So I'm gonna make simply the small quarry, and it will be very, very boring, simply because there are a lot of lava under here, and I need to remove manually. But yeah, I can do it. No problem. I don't want to spend hours on making a word eater and wait. So I prefer doing the old style. Okay, so now what's the plan? The plan is simple. The plan is to blow up the entire Nether hub. I think that I already explained it in the previous clip, but I don't remember. 2 days are passed, so yeah, I don't remember. And also I think that I'm gonna blow up all the piston bolts and rebuild them from zero. And it's gonna take a very long time. But it's not a problem. It's not a problem. Anything else? Yeah, obviously I don't want to break all the bedrock. I think that I'm gonna leave all the bedrock right there. Maybe only a small spot in the center for fly up. And yeah, and right there I need to link everything again. I need to change all these items. Here there are all the old piston balls that I've made previously. This is for the peaceful mob farm. This one is for the slime farm that I also never finished it. Look at that. Here there is the old slime farm and here the new one, but it doesn't work. Don't look at it. And here the mob farm, but okay, this is for another time. And so I need to move it simply because I need to remove everything and then make a copy, go on a creative world and make the nether hub simply because I have not a design. And so I need to spend, I don't know, some hours for make a new nether hub. And it's sad simply because this nether hub, it was so old, but it was also very terrible to see. And here there's my pie. I have lost the entire pie. It took me an hour for make it. Oh, come on. Well, see you in the next clip. Maybe when I started the quarry, the small quarry, because the quarry is very different. Okay. Please, I need help. Leave a like for helping me because this project is very, very complicated. Yeah, you probably can say, why have you not done a perimeter before? Simply because when I started this world, it was 2020, and I had zero experience on Minecraft, on technical Minecraft, and I was learning technical Minecraft. And I was learning also redstone. So, and I didn't know what a perimeter was, so I was not able to do it simply. And now this is the problem. And now this is the project. Try to think that my first idea was to mine everything manually, but I think that this was a crazy idea. It is possible, but alone probably this is gonna take a while. It's been 7 minutes from when I started to record this clip. Okay, it's time to start. See you in the next clip. And I finished mine everything. Let's go. Fine. This took me a couple of hours for mine everything and build the tunnel bore. And there are some ghost blocks over there, but nothing special. So yeah, it's a little bit strange to see here netherrack and here not. Simply because I've built a tunnel bore one block higher than the previous one in this direction. And no, I don't want to do it again, so yeah, we have half perimeter with bedrock roof and half with netherrack, but it's okay. I have not turned on the mob switch this time, but it doesn't matter. So right now, what we need to do? We need to make a mini quarry and run it for a while because we need to mine everything that there is right there. Okay, I'm ready for start digging all this area. So I wish that everything works fine. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. And it started. Please do not explode. Don't blow up. Okay, so here there is the returning station, and I've moved the tunnel bore a little bit farther. In this way I can keep it, and I don't know if I want to mine something more or I want to expand it in the future. I can do it. Let's see. Okay, there is the first lava spots. Yeah, that was supposed to. Okay, there are some TNTs that are jumping. But okay, I think that this is don't. I think that it doesn't explode. Yeah, I think so. Let's see how much deeper the TNT falls. Yeah, okay, the same height that I have here. Perfect. Perfect. I think that this is higher. Yeah, it's higher. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, okay. So now I need to wait for my notice area. No, okay, I'm gonna build another mini quarry here in the center and blow up everything. Then I need to remove manually all the lava spots right there with buckets and not shovels. And then I think that I need to make again another small quarry for remine everything, because I don't think that only one can remove all those blocks. And I think that now I thought now that here, for example, inside the dispenser there are all the minecarts, so I need to take it. Yeah, because they can be also very useful. Here also there is a llama. I want to keep it alive. I probably transport it into the old world. Okay, please go back. Tell me that I've done everything correct. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay, see you in a next clip. Okay, I think that 7 hours are passed. And that this is the result of the perimeter. And yeah, obviously I was off camera, AFK, so yeah, I have not removed all the lava, and I think that, yeah, underneath here, oh my gosh, how many blocks of netherrack there are right there. So yeah, I have a lot of work to do for remove everything. I think that the nether is gone. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there are some piston bots. Okay, I think that they doesn't work anymore. Um. Yeah. Okay. Well, fortunately, I have made two of them. Otherwise, I think that, yeah, if I have not made the second one, I'm only at this point, and this took me over 2 or 3 days. But I'm thinking now that it was better if I made a third one. Yeah, I think so. But I was not thinking that in 7 hours this is only the result of this small quarry. Yeah, I think also the problem is all those blocks of lava are not the best. Yeah, the problem itself is that I need to do this for hours and hours and hours, and then make other small quarries, and then run it for other hours, and then finally maybe we have finished this new perimeter. Yeah, I think that I'm gonna call it perimeter. And then I can start to think about the nether hub and then piston bots itself, etc. But I think that it's gonna take a while. I think almost 2 or 3 days of works. I don't know, maybe less than 2 or 3 days. but there are a lot of lava spots here that I need to remove it. Okay, so I don't want to show you the boring parts. So yeah, see you when I have done something more interesting or when I almost finish it. Yeah, maybe we can. I see you in the next clip where I go to make the new two new small quarry for mine everything. So I want to say that if I have the idea to do it again another time, all this work, I don't want to do again a small quarry in the Nether, simply because this is a complete hell. Trust me, you don't want to do a small mini quarry in the Nether. It was a better idea to do a world eater. Yes, it was a very a good idea. But I'm so stupid and I've done two small mini quarries. And here there's a flying ender chest, don't worry about it. It was just for stop the first mini quarry. And yeah, it's a complete mess, as you can see. So, first of all, right there, is almost finished. I need only to launch again this first small quarry for clean up all this area, and then do it, make another one for this small section. But here I have another problem. I have not removed half of the lava, simply because the first part took me several hours for do it. Really is a very long process because you need to wait that the lava go down, and this took hours, literally hours. And for blow up everything, I think that I ran it for 7 hours today, and yeah, my PC is eating me right now. But this is not a problem. The real problem, what is the fact that now it's so boring. As you can see, there are a lot of lava spots like this one, or this one, here, and I need to remove it. But it's not simple because I cannot use blocks. I need to use lava buckets, sorry. Yeah, in some spots I can use, for example, netherrack for remove the lava, like there. I can do it simply, but I cannot do it, for example, in those kind of towers of lava, simply because maybe here, as you can see, there is not blocks, and I don't want to spend hours on doing a pillars for remove everything. And the idea to use, for example, sweeper or sweeper or any kind of flying machine that can remove lava blocks or fluids is a completely stupid idea, simply because there are all these small flying blocks that stop the machines if I run it, so I can do only manually. Yeah. But I seen only a few hours ago that it was a better idea use withers. Yeah, because withers can blow up everything with their skulls and everything that there is under the lava. So I can use the wither skulls for remove everything. But I didn't know this, so yeah, now I know maybe in the future I can do it, but no. Trust me, it's not a good idea do a small quarry. Do a perimeter. It's better. Simply because I don't know why I've done this. Maybe because I don't want to do the trench. The trenches. Yeah, it was one of the idea because here there is a fucking lava lake. But I want to say that is so boring. And I'm alone on doing this, so this took me hours. And I also finished the buckets. So for save some buckets, I need to do this, and is not very useful. I need to go back into the overworld for make other buckets. Otherwise, I have not. I can do nothing. Yeah. So technically, the perimeter is almost finished. Almost. Fun fact: I can still use it. The piston bolt right there. The piston bolt here is not blown up. How? Here are some rail missing. Maybe from some lava that comes from there. Yeah, because here. Oops. Here is missing a part. Ha, lol. I can still use the piston bolt right there. And the piston bolt up right there. No, it doesn't work at all. No, yeah, no, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Okay, I'm gonna make a new one in the future. Okay, yeah, for now, for this time, for real, see you in the next clip. Matane. I think that in Japanese is matane. See you later. Or, I don't know. Matane. After 2 fucking days, after 2 days of work, finally, we're finished. The perimeter. This is crazy because I had worked a lot for finish everything, and trust me, it was completely hell. And not because I'm in the hell, but it was really a hell. So, now there are some obsidian, floating obsidian right there. Some obsidian blocks right there, but most of them are portals. And now in this moment, I don't remember where they goes. Other like this, this are all obsidian for the piston elevator that there was right there. Okay, thanks, buddy. And for example, this Nether portal, I remember that it was the first one that I ever made in this world, so it's useless. This one, it was for the spawn area. Here there was the first shulker farm that I tried to make in this world, but it doesn't really work. It never really worked. So now, what's the plan? So first of all, I'm gonna download the word. So I'm gonna do this. Use this word. Allow overwriting. Now I'm gonna download the Nether itself. Next thing to do is to go on the creative copy. And now I'm downloading everything. So now I can stop the download. Go on the creative copy of the word, and then try to make a design for the base, try different things for check if everything works, and try the real new piston bolt hub. So I can try either. So let's see. Okay, as you can see, right, so launch is okay. This is a copy, obviously, in the single player. And if I remember correctly, if I go straight in one direction, there is the void at some point. No, I'm joking. Okay, I only taken a few chunks, but it doesn't matter. I think that I'm not taking the perimeter. Yeah, as you can see, I have not downloaded all the perimeter. Not interesting how far it can go. And here, I take it everything. Okay, interesting. I can try to make a connection to wider minecarts. I don't know. Well, so now I can try to do some designs, for example, for the base, and try to put the base a little bit higher because here is very very low. And no, I don't want to dig down to the bedrock simply because there is a lot of lava to remove. Um, so I don't want to work so much like that. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, well, I don't know. I'm gonna try to do some tests, some designs, some, I don't know. Let's try to do something. Nothing. See you in the next clip when I've done something interesting to show you. Bye. Well, I have almost finished the design for the new Nether hub, and I had changed some things to my original idea on this perimeter. Maybe you can remember that at the start I want to make walls and floor and make a real perimeter. But then I changed my idea a little bit, because maybe in the future I can expand this perimeter. I don't think soon, but I can do it in the future. For example, for link to the slime farm, or for link in the new perimeter. No, in the in the in the biggest perimeter that I have in the Nether that is close to the spawn. But I want now to show you what I've done. But before showing you what I've done, I want to say that I'm not a builder. So if what I have done is not beautiful, I'm so sorry. I prefer doing redstone, and I'm not very good on building things. Yeah. So 3, 2, 1. So this is not the final result because it's work in progress, but I want to start to make it on survival. I'm not sure what I'm doing. So essentially, this is the portal where there is the storage. So this is the main area, and there are these 4 branches which allow you to go down there. And I think that they are very interesting. You can do this. You can go down there. And here is the piston bolt area, my new piston bolt design. And I put the 4 directions: east, north, west, and south. And here the returning. I will change a little bit because in the word download that I've done, it was not perfect for my Nether hub. So I moved a little bit in other directions, the panels, but I will not change a lot of things. And then I started to think what I can do outside of this area, and I've done those pillars. And yeah, I really don't know how to close everything, because if I leave it like there, yeah, I can see the perimeter outside, and I want to say that is not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad, but the problem is gust. Yeah, the ghasts are a very big problem, because if I leave here open, all the ghasts can spawn and shoot me, and this is not a very good thing. I think no, it's not also spawn proofed like right now. I will not put lights and nothing. But for example, there is another problem. With lights, the pigmen can also spawn. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think that I leave it like that. Yeah, I go to put lights, but I think that pigments can spawn without problems because I have no idea on how to make a design for avoid it. Maybe I'm gonna leave always a mob switch on in the Nether. I don't know. We'll see. So here the design is really simple, but it's time to show you the piston bolt. I also change a little bit the system up right there. For example, I move a little bit I move a little bit this one for centrate it, and this one was not possible. And also, no, this one is correct. It's the only one correct. Also, this one piston bolt. Now I'm gonna show you. But I have seen only now, and I had not thinking about it when I made the design of this piston bolt. The returning area. This was not thought when I made this design. Because I made only one returning for this piston bolt, but I have not done for the other three. Well, I need to make a design for the returning right there, simply because it's so far from there. And here it was simple to add the returning, but in the other cases it's not so simple. I think that I'm gonna do something not very beautiful to see, and I have some idea in my mind, but not completely sure on what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, and I will change a thing here, the system for transport the minecart with chest into the nether hub. I move it right there. So minecart with chest comes here, and I can take it from there. Okay, now I'm gonna show you the piston bolt. So this is the design for the piston bolt that I done. I like it. The walls I think that are beautiful for me. The piston bolt right there is all gray, but yeah, I don't like it very much. But I have no idea on how to make it. Another different styles, simply because this one is the generic piston bolt. Is the main piston bolt. Over there is an intersection. In this intersection, I can go to, in this case, to the witch farm. So I made this design for the witch farm, and I changed it, but I have not changed it to the piston bolt. I need to do it. So in the generic area or main piston bolt or main network, call it whatever you want. I leave it gray. So now I've not done this area simply because here I have no portals, so it's useless at the moment. And here I had only the witch farm. That is so sad that it's so close, simply because I love this design and I want to expand, but simply is here, so I cannot expand it. I want to say another thing. Yeah, I have not made the room here for the witch farm, and simply gonna show you why. Here there is the continue of the piston bolt, and here there is the end portal. Not the end portal, the portal for go to the end portal, for go to the stronghold. And this is the design that I've made for the end part. And yeah, here I made the room, but I don't like so much the room. There are not a lot of decorations, and I have no idea on how to decorate more. And here I think that is everything the same is not so good. Yeah, I don't want to say that this is terrible, but I don't know. I prefer this area, and this I prefer less than this one. And the only thing nice that I put is right there is this sky. It looks like a sky, it's not really a sky. I imagine that the androids are stars and you're now looking at a nice sky. Yeah, it's 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 nice. Okay, it's passed over a week since the from the last clip, and I have not finished all the design for the new piston bolt. So this video is gonna take a long, it's gonna take a while. So I gonna split this video in two parts probably, because I have not finished to make the design, and also I have not even started to build it in survival, and survival I think that are gonna take a while before building everything. So I'm gonna show you what I've done, and I wanna say a thing before showing you everything. I want to say thanks to the Fritz07 for helping me on making this design for the Nether hub, and because I had no idea on what to do here, and thanks to him I have managed to make a pretty decoration, I think. So I've closed everything right there for don't show outside the perimeter. And I put a floor right there with glass on top. And then I've done these decorations, and I want to say again thanks to the Fritz for suggest me to make these things. And I don't know here why there are more mushrooms, because all black it was so boring to see, so I asked him what I can make here for decorate a little bit, and he suggests me to put the things that there are in the piston bolts, so the destinations itself. So I put the witch farm, the Nether fortress farm, the end, nothing because there are not other stations right there. And here I put animals, but I will not put animals. I'm gonna put it right now, just for example. And here I put the monument for the guardian farm. The piston bolt itself is almost finished the design, because it doesn't work because I have not finished to place all the rails. If I go down there, yeah, I change a few things. The first one is that here I put a slime block simply because I need to have the beacon in the center. And I'm working on the design here for hide everything, and I think that is not too bad. In some area I need to change a little bit of the design, only because it was larger and some area it was smaller than the others. I'm coming to here, and here I forgot to leave the space for the returning station, so I simply put it a little bit farther. Here there are some rails that took the player over there and sent back. I made a little change here in the system for connect those rails to the piston bolt. Simply there is a small clock right there. I think that from my design I remove here a redstone dust and put this repeater, and change here the repeater on this value of 3. Yeah, 3. And then I don't change. I have not changed nothing. I have not changed nothing. yeah, and this works for minecart with chest and the player himself. And I need to close everything also over under here. I will not put the area for the end portal, but I need to figure out where I'm gonna put it. And up there I put a small pixel art with this fog effect made with the glass of the Nether portal. Is similar, but yeah, I like it, but I don't think that is completely the same thing. But it's okay. I'm gonna show you the piston bolts right there. If I not already showed you, I don't remember. Don't look at here. It was only for the tests. Yeah. This is not important. This, yes. This is the piston bolt for the witch farm. That, yeah, is so small. No, it's so short. It's not very long. But I like it and I have not finished to cover it, so I'm working it. Right there, but I think that I already show you. Here there is the end piston bolt, and on the other side, so right there, I was working on the peaceful mob farm over there, and the slime farm over there. That it was the worst to build, simply because I need to put an intersection of one on this direction for the guardian farm, and I'm working on it, and I have not finished to make all the walls, so don't look at it for now. Now I think that I'm gonna put here the returning, and no, I want to do a strange thing here on the slime farm. I want to put here the piston bolt that took me to the slime farm, and over there the returning. So I need to make a piston bolt that goes straight right there, turn this direction and turn it again. So it will be a little bit tricky, but not too much. Here I was working for the guardian farm. Simply is the same design. And here I changed it a little bit, putting a carpet on top for avoid mob spawning. And I need to do the same thing here for the stone bricks. Yeah. Here I have no idea for the design. Obviously, if you have some ideas for the design and you want to give me an advice, you can do it. It will be appreciated. Well, I was also thinking that I need to link these piston balls. This one is for the Wither Skeleton farm. This is for this huge perimeter right there. And this one it was for link the Nether hub to a mesa biome, but I never finished to build everything, and there is nothing right now in the mesa biome. So I don't know if I want to link it. Here there's another portal, and here the orange manipulation, and here a block of stone that I don't know why there is here. And I need to make a piston bolt for the enderpearl cannon right there. Yeah. So this is what I worked on so far. I have not finished it, and also I have not a lot of time in these weeks for work on it. So yeah, I'm gonna end this video right there. I wish that in the next video I can finish to build everything and also build it in survival. So if you wanna see more video on the Extremecraft, you need to wait a little bit, because the Extremecraft took me every time a lot of time for make a video, because I made a lot of projects, and those projects took me hours. Before doing the Nether hub, I was doing another perimeter, and I've not finished it because I stopped for doing this nether hub. And I want to say that the next project on list, it will be very, very difficult, and the server probably gonna crash. But it doesn't matter. If you want to know what it is, simply is a perimeter 1000, 1000 for 1000 blocks long. I never do it before, but I want to try. On my Discord server, I also posted a screenshot a long time ago where I show you that I done only one of the 4 trenches for the Word Eater, and took me 3 days, I think, for remove all the lava and finish it. But it's okay. This is completely another story. So, say that I thank you for watching. I'm so sorry that I'm not finished it. I have not started to build in survival this nether hub, and I've not finished the video with the nether hub in survival, but I have not a lot of time for work on it. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.